Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for July the 16th. So yes, we do have the very dramatic conjunction, explosive even, of Mars and Uranus, which happened on the 15th. So, speaking of the cards exploding out, let's see the Three of Swords. It can be that this energy can bring wounds. It can absolutely can be physical, mental, emotional. We've got the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups. Oh, there's a lot that's come out here. I am actually going to read it all because it came out in the way that I was describing the energy. Let's do it this way. Okay, there's quite the story here. And there's a lot of swords. So immediately I'm thinking it is a story, quite literally. And it is something that we might be a little bit uncertain or unsure about. But we do have the Judgment card here, which is about clearing out, and there's definitely irrevocable endings that are coming through. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Something may happen and there's a new perspective that comes in on it, and it might feel like this is something that kind of comes in from outside of you, from the divine. It might feel like a bit of a shake-up even because it's next to the Four of Pentacles, which is, I just want to hold on to something that I know. I want to stay in my safety zone here because there's a lot of uncertainty with this Two of Swords next to the Three of Swords. There's a lot of things are being wounded and triggered in here, and it's around other people, like relationships with other people, energy exchanges with other people, and it can also be around productivity, perhaps productivity in itself in your world, or productivity is, there's something kind of happening around that. We do have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords, so this does feel like there could be some kind of an opportunity to either forgive a situation or ask for forgiveness or an apology of some sort. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily, like if somebody said or done something that kind of hurt you, it might happen that maybe it was a reaction. But this is not necessarily about them. This is about you. So it may be you are trying, there's a message for your heart here that you're getting really clearly about transitioning and moving on and finding peace with a situation, however you can find that. That doesn't mean whatever they said or did was okay, or whatever happened here that's wounded you or hurt you is okay. There's, like I said, there's a lot of rhetoric around this and talking because of all these swords. I feel like everybody's talking and chatting and talking about this thing, this Three of Swords, but this is a wound that has come up to be healed into the elements, into the surface. And the major arcana is the Judgment card. That is Gabrielle messaging, giving messages, saying that there is something that needs to be reviewed, there's something that needs to be cleaned and cleared out here. And there definitely could be an old energy that, it's like an irrevocable shift and change. And it feels like it's some kind of divine directive that occurs here. So next to the two aces, it definitely, the Judgment card is a card of rebirth. So we are seeing it's, surrounded by the birth of the new activations of thinking something differently or wanting to do something around what you're thinking. Potentially a really shift of perspective or a new idea or a new perspective could come in through a higher consciousness, or some kind of shift or revelation could come in around this. And it definitely feels like it's about personal relationships, interpersonal things, belief systems that are whirling around. And it definitely feels like there's opportunity for you to get really clear inside your mind about how you can free yourself from this situation and find your peace with it. There's something coming in, but it is a message for your heart, a surprising message that you could open up to. And I think it's about getting clear about that message. And the Four of Pentacles says, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? Because it feels like there's a very strong divine message about letting something go now and stepping into the new. And it definitely feels like it's either something someone did or something someone said. And it's almost like you need to cut the cords with that. So, and the Three of Swords, this is the cutting the cord with the wound in some way. So very high level release of contracts as well, and karmic contracts can come through with this. But because we have so much element of air, and it is Uranus and Mars, so we're seeing that with the Ace of Swords. Uranus is the element of air. It's our higher consciousness, very high frequency message. So it's next to that angel there. So it's a high message coming down next to the Ace of Wands, which is Mars, that could be motivating us to put an end to something or make a change in some way. And our response to that could be fearful at first in some way. So there's potentially a fear response. Something's being triggered here, a lot of uncertainty, but there's a very clear divine message about how to move on into a place of peace. And yeah, that's through the higher consciousness. So that's the meaning. That's the reading for July the 16th. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Be fascinated to know how this very dramatic and explosive transit is affecting you. And it may be just a rumbling of change, or it might be something really clear and direct. But yes, love to hear it, and please take care.